Leo, this is your February 2023 soul story. If you have a sun rising or your moon is in the sign, then this is your reading. It's Romy here. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune in and join me for this cosmic conversation. We are opening up with the energy of strength. And the spotlight is on you this month, Leo. Finally, under the culmination of this full moon in your sign on the 5th of the month, you are set to receive recognition for something that you've been repeatedly saying, for something that you've invested in, for the work that you've put in, and really tracking back to August of last year and realizing the significance of the milestone that you've arrived at. However, there is also the need for you to be, let's say, a little bit fluid and open, because there are going to be some surprise twists or announcements, and you have to have the courage to stay very intentional about where you want to go, not where you've been. Now, that energy of strength is going to give you the resolve and help you to dig deep if necessary. Now, this is a month where certainly we're all going to be tested as Saturn's set to leave Aquarius, your 7th house of relationships. Not only is the spotlight on you, but you're also being shown this mirror, and I guess having an opportunity to show yourself and the universe of the lessons learned, if you like. Now, one of the things that has happened over the last few weeks and months is that you've really been clear about cultivating this new kind of heart language. And as you speak it, as you express it, as you become more aligned with a different way of being, a different way of showing up, then it's going to be more clear than ever before to you this month during Aquarius season who is also resonating and speaking that language with you and who is not. And so I think there is this feeling through the month of, I want to say, a lot of coming and going in regards to the people in your life, and that will span across all areas, professionally, platonically, romantically. And the message here is really to just almost observe and to witness and to kind of let it be, let it unfold, because February is preparing you. Yeah, and we want you to be at peace as the pieces of your life start to fall into place and make more sense to you, okay? So keep that message in mind. We want you to be at peace as you observe the pieces of your life coming into their own right divine order. So that full moon squaring Uranus is also going to require a bit of a shake-up, and you might be the one to be initiating that, or you might be the one that's on the receiving end of it. But there is this slight anticipation of an adventure that's about to begin. And even if you can't quite get a handle on what area of your life, and even if you're looking out at situations, experiences, and even feeling into collective energy that seems a little bit defeated and broken, there's something rising up within you, and that's what I need you to hold on to. The Chariot says, against the odds, we will find a way. Where there is a will, there's a way, and your strength is really supporting you with that. Now, I've created a full moon activation, actually working with the spirit lion, and the channeled message that will come through to you, helping support and give you that courage of your conviction, that strength, and something that actually will not only help you in the here and now around that full moon, but to carry with you through your pathways in 2023. So you can find the link for that in the comment in the description box underneath, Leo. Now, I feel that there's going to be a little bit of a tricky third-party scenario that's going to be unfolding, or perhaps is already in a state of flux in your world right now. And I suppose we want to remind you that everything that's happening is preparing you for something better. And even though it feels that you're being tested, or it's incredibly complex, and you might be finding it difficult to really sort of make sense of where you stand in this situation, I think what's being lined up for you is an experience that's actually going to offer more growth and more personal expansion. Now, you've got the Wheel of Fortune coming in here, the water wheel. And again, there's this unexpected series of events that I think it's almost like a domino effect that are coming into play. And look at all the movement coming from the Chariot. It's almost like as you embark and you open up to this idea of where to next. And remember, we've got clear open skies astrologically right through till April now, so it's a beautiful time to harness and to be bolder and more fearless and make those commitments for yourself. But there is this sense of the universe creating more opportunity, and you having the opportunity to kind of make up for lost time, to catch up with yourself, so to speak. And you know, this new version of you, it doesn't have to criticize the old you. It has to, in fact, embrace all of the things that it took to get here and to learn from the experiences. I want you to really think about the theme this month, Leo, of being closer than ever, because you're closer than ever to finding more meaning in your life. You're closer than ever to finding the sense of commitment that you need in the area you need it. You're closer than ever to aligning with your true passion and purpose. You're closer than ever to receiving recognition, to allowing love to flow abundantly in your life. You are closer to really finding that sense of belief within yourself, to be able to wholeheartedly be all in for the things that you want. And the Hierophant here says it's through, again, the lessons learned, the teaching. Remember, we heal and then we teach. And so people are looking towards you. You're incredibly inspiring this month for a lot of people, Leo. And as you recognize and really acknowledge the things that you've been through and how that can support and help other people in all ways that you show up in life, you know, to the person in the checkout, you know, right through to people that you might be working with in lots of different ways or relationships that you're a part of. But what the universe wants from you this month is to really be able to recognize in this mirror season of seventh house energy, there's also an acceptance and an integration of the shadow aspect of things. And remember, you've got Black Moon Lilith now in the sign of Leo. So we're going to be working with an awful lot of that energy, and it's powerful and it wants to be acknowledged and it wants to be directed and it wants to be used meaningfully. So you have to have the courage to kind of really trust in the ways in which you have been taught, the lessons that you've learned, and know that through the course of this month, as we approach the mid part of February, we're going to have this really dreamy conjunction with Venus in Pisces. She loves to be here, conjunct with Neptune in Pisces on the 14th, right on Valentine's. Eight of Staffs, Eight of Wands says the messages that come in around that time are actually incredibly uplifting. Even if things are not all in the right order, you can feel that they're on their way. You feel the intentionality. You see the progress. You're more open and inspired by how things can serve you. Now, of course, like you, as with everybody else, has the free will to look in a different direction and to see the dysfunction and the chaos and the limited scarcity, brokenness of many aspects of the energy conversations that are playing out. Or you can go within and understand what sacred flame is being ignited. Now, Vesta, the caretaker of that nurturing inner flame, is moving into Aries on the 7th of the month, fellow fire sign. Again, right after that full moon, igniting something powerful within you, something that you need to take care of, whether it's an idea, whether it's a belief, whether it's a relationship, a connection that you've forged between you and your higher self, you know, whatever it takes, you have to protect that, because it's the very thing that's going to lead you directly towards this beautiful journey of expansion moving forward, okay? So we're going to welcome the sun in Pisces on the 18th of the month, okay? The new moon on the 19th at 1 degree really will feel like a new beginning, and that's important. I think you need to have that sort of reset, and even if it feels like a mini reset, everything you've been experimenting and playing and toiling with and going back around and knowing so damn clearly what you don't want, you know, all of that is like going to be coming up to the forefront around this time of the month. Will help initiate new plans and a new strategy. And you are going to be more supported than you have been in a while. In fact, through Aquarius season, I think there's going to be lots of people showing up. Now, you might need to decide how you want to sort of channel them, yeah, or how you're going to direct that energy. And remember, Mars retrograde was showing you, where do I need to invest myself? Okay, so make sure you have the lessons learned so we're not repeating mistakes around that area. But with your mojo back, your fire back, the plans that are initiated around that new moon get like an absolutely kind of cosmic boost as we approach the 23rd, where we have the stellium of energy in fellow fire sign Aries. We're going to have Venus, Vesta, Jupiter, Chiron, the moon, Juno and Eris, all coalescing, all here to support an accelerated vision, to give you a preview of what's to come, to give you that drive and that inner belief that this is possible. And I do think it's possible, but one of the things that you are looking for, whether you're aware of it or not, is a much greater degree of variety in your life, because it's the variety that's going to help you feel more nourished across different areas and ultimately bring you more into a state of balance. So if you can look around you and feel like, you know what, I'm putting far too much investment in this one person, or I'm putting far too much emphasis on, you know, my business to be the thing that's going to support me, or my job, or everything is going in to, you know, my family situation, and there's nothing left for me or the things that light me up, where my heart, my passion is trying to guide me. That's where the month of February is trying to prepare you and saying, let's get things in the right order. If you don't have heart for it, if you don't believe in it, if it doesn't have any meaning or hold any substance for you, it's going to be near on impossible to continue to commit to it as you move forward through March and April, because those energies are so big and bold and powerful that it's just going to get increasingly conflicted. You'll feel like your energy is getting split so powerfully. So see this opportunity to kind of really decisively look and address at what you want to prioritize and where you need to allow that greater variety to come in. So we're pulling our final 3 cards. If you're new to the channel, we do cover these off in our extended version of the reading. You can find that in the comment section and the link below. We talk for another 25 minutes or so, Leo, just to give you deeper insights, and sometimes there are some twists and turns that come through in the course of that reading to open up the month. I'm just going to invite you to think about a personal question. We will also cover that in more detail in our extended reading. And I'm going to go ahead and pull some clarifying cards for us here, just to get a little bit of a deeper insight into where we're going to be taking it. Okay, so just beginning with that energy of strength, we have the 6 of Cups coming through here. Another energy of the Hierophant, that's Taurian energy coming through, but again, a big sort of emphasis for me around the word devotion, around the word commitment, and perhaps the need to invest in something or someone. Another energy of strength coming through, Leo, interesting. And another Chariot. I love when the cards just really replicate themselves. It just strengthens the message, helps us feel more clear about what the universe is trying to share with us right now. So 5 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, Ace, beautiful. You're going to be feeling so many of these cosmic shifts, you know, as Saturn comes out of Aquarius, as we gear up for Pluto moving from Capricorn into Pisces next month. Sorry, Aquarius, Pluto in Aquarius, Saturn in Pisces. Another Wheel of Fortune showing up as well with the Tower. That's really interesting. Something's crumbling, but I feel like it's just creating expansion and opportunity for you. All right, so we're using a Life Soul Vision Oracle, which is my deck. Again, you can find the links for that and check it out over on my website. So we have karmic cause and effect, honesty at the edge of quiet. We have the Spirit Bear, ancestral protection coming through here. We also have the Spirit Stag, heavenly timing. The Guide and the Gift, beautiful. And Solstice, celestial stillness. Now the asteroid goddess Vesta shifting into Aries. We're also going to welcome Pallas Athena moving direct in Cancer on the 16th of the month. And Ceres is actually going retrograde in Libra on February 3rd. You can check out, of course, more detail around the goddess energies in relation to your personal natal chart with my report. Again, that's listed in the comment section underneath. Okay, so we're looking at the Lantern Oracle now. Forgiveness. Okay. Leo, thank you so much for tuning in. If you're joining me for the extended, we will continue and see how we're going to move this conversation forward. Otherwise, I hope that you have a beautiful month of February. Enjoy that beautiful full moon in your sign, and I'll see you again next time. You take care.